What if I told you there's a shocking link between mental health and exercise that almost nobody talks about? You've heard that exercise is good for your body, helps you lose weight and gives you energy. But did you know that working out can literally rewire your brain, boost your happiness, and even make you smarter? In today's video, we're diving deep into the unexpected ways exercise affects your brain and mental health, backed by science. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at a workout the same way again. So hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. First off, did you know that your brain actually loves movement? Scientists have discovered that when you exercise, your brain releases a chemical cocktail of happiness. We're talking dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins, basically nature's best antidepressants. These brain chemicals make you feel pumped, focused, and on top of the world. But here's the catch. A lack of movement slows down these brain chemicals, making you feel more tired, sluggish, and even anxious. Ever feel like your motivation is at an all-time low and you just can't seem to get your work done? Or maybe you're feeling stressed and anxious without knowing why. Well, it could be that your brain is craving movement and your body needs a good workout to get those brain chemicals flowing again. In fact, studies show that people who lead a more sedentary lifestyle have higher levels of anxiety and depression. But here's the good news. Just 30 minutes of exercise can flip the switch and put your brain into a high-performance mode. Think of it as rebooting your brain with the power of movement. So what exactly happens to your brain when you work out? Let's dive deeper. When you exercise, your brain releases something called BDNF, which stands for brain-derived neurotrophic factor. BDNF is like Miracle-Gro for your brain cells. It helps your brain build new connections and protect itself from stress and depression. In fact, scientists believe that low levels of BDNF may play a role in mental health issues like depression and anxiety. But here's where it gets interesting. Your BDNF levels are like a sponge. They absorb and store information from your environment, kind of like how a sponge absorbs water. And here's the crazy part. When you exercise, those BDNF sponges get squeezed, releasing all the stored information back into your brain. This process helps your brain adapt and grow in response to your environment, making it stronger and more resilient. This is why exercise has been shown to improve brain function and protect against cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. In fact, one study found that people who engaged in regular physical activity had larger and healthier brains than those who were inactive. And guess what? BDNF might even slow down aging and keep your memory sharp. Who knew that working out could have anti-aging effects on your brain? Now let's talk about the big one. How does exercise affect depression? We've all heard that exercise is good for our physical health, but did you know that it can also help with mental health conditions like depression? Well, it turns out that there's a lot more to the story. In fact, studies have found that exercise can be just as effective, if not more effective, than antidepressants for some people with mild to moderate depression. One famous study published in the Journal of Psychiatric Research compared the effects of exercise to medication in treating depression. Here's what they found. After 16 weeks, people who exercised had the same improvements in mood as those taking medication. But here's the kicker. 6 months later, the exercise group was doing even better, while the medication group had higher relapse rates. Another meta-analysis of over 25 studies involving nearly 1,600 participants with mild to moderate depression found similar results. They concluded that exercise was as effective as antidepressants and psychotherapy in reducing depressive symptoms. And the best part, there are no side effects. Plus, exercising regularly can help prevent future episodes of depression. So if you're feeling down, lace up those sneakers and go for a run. Your brain will thank you. Next, let's chat about anxiety. We all experience anxiety from time to time, but for some people, it can be more than just a temporary feeling. It can turn into a full-blown disorder that affects their everyday lives. But what does exercise have to do with anxiety? Well, it turns out that working out can have a significant impact on reducing anxiety levels too. One study published in the Journal of Clinical Psychiatry found that exercise was effective in reducing anxiety symptoms in adults with generalized anxiety disorder. Other studies have shown that exercise can help reduce the symptoms of other anxiety disorders, such as social anxiety disorder and panic disorder. And here's the icing on the cake. Exercise doesn't have to be a major production. Even small increases in physical activity can make a big difference. So if you're feeling anxious, go for a quick jog, hit the gym for a few minutes, or take a walk in the great outdoors. Your brain will love you for it. So what's the best workout for your brain? You might be surprised to learn that there's no one-size-fits-all approach when it comes to exercising for mental health benefits. However, some workouts are more backed by science than others. For example, aerobic exercise like running or cycling has been shown to increase endorphins and reduce stress. Strength training, on the other hand, can help build confidence and improve brain power. And yoga and mindfulness exercises can lower cortisol, the stress hormone, and improve focus. Plus, there's no need to spend hours in the gym to reap the benefits. Even just 10 to 30 minutes a day can make a huge difference. And remember, consistency is key. Make exercise a regular part of your routine and watch your mental health soar. Still not convinced? Let me tell you about some incredible transformations. Thousands of people have completely changed their lives by incorporating exercise into their daily routines. People who once felt anxious and depressed have found new energy and confidence through movement. And the best part, you don't need expensive equipment or a gym membership to make a difference. A simple walk, some push-ups at home, or a quick dance session to your favorite tunes can all trigger these powerful brain-boosting benefits. It's time to put your mental health on the menu, and exercise should be the main course. Working out isn't just about achieving a healthy body. It's about nourishing your brain and boosting your mood. With just a few changes to your daily routine, you can unlock a happier, healthier you. So what are you waiting for? Get moving and watch your mental health and physical health soar. Thanks for joining me on this eye-opening journey into the science of exercise and mental health. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. Together, we can spread awareness and encourage everyone to prioritize their mental health. See you soon.